Then the investors are cautious, and when such reports have been taking place.
Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of the President and Chief.
Okay.
While we wait for the arrival of representative, we may go back to
this one. So what is it now?
Committee members, and colleagues, non-financial reporting, which is what one is the integration of financial and non-financial data. Financial data, which is environmental, social, we are able to educate the management appropriately. The aim of the company or organization is to profit, the insurance and validation. You as an accountant, you measure it, which one of my colleagues will come and show you how they are validated. This is the company, this is the environment. How about climate change? Now we are talking about greenhouse gas emission. We are talking about technological changes. Now we are talking about computer, now we are talking about can be taken. Then the stakeholder engagement strategies. Using the qualitative to quantitative data engagement. There are so many. You have the customer, you have the level. As an accountant, you should be able to identify risk and how to manage your out of job. Then communication, you should be able to identify and analyzing them and incorporating them into reporting to understand and go along and be encouraged and invest the more.
Then you move to the objective of ESG reporting, such as transparency and accountability, risk management, competitive advantages, and investor decision making. You also talk about ESG standard. Few of it is sustainability accounting standard, carbon disclosure project, task force management related financial disclosure, integrated reporting, and set Nigeria guidelines. Then you also talk about the importance of stakeholder engagement in terms of risk mitigation, building trust and credibility, reputation management, and social responsibility. He didn't stop here. He introduced us to measures between stakeholder engagement and ESG reporting. The form of that it enhances materiality assessment, it enhances data quality and accuracy, stakeholder inclusive reporting, and so on and so forth.
as a step forward to talk to us.
If to deliver this paper, by it I don't mean to pontificate or accuse. Rather, I think the privilege is given to me to stir up our minds so that as individuals we can hold up our heads everywhere and also protect the integrity of our profession as well as of the association to which we belong. And what fraud is and how it can happen in public agencies. Then two, to make us know the consequences of fraud, especially the ones committed in the public sector. Then three, as accountants, how do we identify ways to present, detect, and recover from fraud? And then as we go from here, we should be able to apply this detective and recovery risk measures concerning fraud. Next slide, please. In the introduction, this paper says there are so many areas of risk in the public sector. Political risks are there. Sometimes we have instability in the system, we have policy changes, and so many other things. Economic risk. Inflation is a big issue everywhere. Exchange rate fluctuations, and even rational expectation of economic agents that make them to act against government is there. So many things. The one we are discussing falls under operational risks. Like I've mentioned, everywhere you have human beings handling resources that particularly pertain to others, either on their behalf or just even being aware that this person has resources is enough to entice a risky person, individual, to want to take what does not belong to him. Indebted poor country, HIPC. We are not meant to be that. It's a country that is blessed. Nigerians are good, strong, hardworking, knowledgeable. But Nigeria is tagged as
the representative of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of ONDO State, is here with us, and so we will be going straight to the opening.
CNA, that Dr. Ibrahim Babajide, membership treasurer rather, Malakri Suleiman A.S. Arua, FCNA, Dr. Sandy Alawi, FCNA, Chief Peter, Mrs. Arafa, FCNA, Chairman, Let me specially recognize Olushola Fashua, FCNA. Reverend Mr. Alhaji Ohida Hassan, Makos Marine. Also, Mr. Nelson Igbongo, Mr. Obedebe, and escorts of the various branches in the southwest, escort of the ONDO branch, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. We have that after ensuring you to be
tested, and also to the 6th session of the 2024 mandatory continuing professional development MCPD, holding from the 9th to 11th December year 2024. The theme for this 6th session, sustainable accounting and economic, social and governance ESG reporting, is apt and timely. At the end of the session, not issues affecting our economic and social life shall be trashed and solution provided. We especially welcome our dynamic president and chairman of council, Dr. James Egrari-Nemilebo, FCNA, the Prince of Niger Delta. Council members, management team, our royal father here to be here, who is on his way, the Deji and Paramount ruler of our Kingdom. Let me use this opportunity to congratulate our able executive governor, His Excellency, Honorable Lucky Uribisi Ayedatiwa, and the entire APC family on your landslide victory at the poll. I pray Almighty God will continue to guide you and in Jesus' name. Your Excellency, for acceding to our age-long agitation by appointing two accountants as permanent secretary of those State Civil Service, we say thank you, sir. Until this appointment, only the State Accountant General was a permanent secretary. Today, we gather in Ondo State to reaffirm our commitment to excellence and lifelong learning program MCPD. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Alan Chief Executive, CEO, who incidentally happened to be the son of the son, Chief Dr. Olushola Fashua, for raising the bar of the association through his result-oriented ideas. Luckily, this MCPD coincides with the rounding of my second term as branch chairman. In reflecting on our remarkable journey for the past 4 years and our outstanding achievements made in the branch, over the years, the branch has been undergone transformative growth and unwavering commitment to development of members and the branch in the following areas. Moving from a rented hall, state library to a permanent site, painted, marble tiled, and furnished along Adowo Road, Benin Road, Akure. Procurement of generator sets, 2 big standing fans, chairs and tables. We embark on construction of 1,200-seater capacity hall at Anna House along Owo Road, Akure. Establishment of 4 chapters at 1 Rugipo, Owo, Adeyeye University, Ondo, Nepa, Ondo, and Adekunle Ajasin, University of Akoko, to enable members interact with the organization for mutual understanding and benefits. Capacity training was intensified for members, and International Accounting Day was observed with relevant program throughout my tenure. Ondo State, a land of great opportunities. For the purpose of education and benefit of attendees of this program, for other geopolitical zones, Ondo State was located in the southwest of Nigeria. The state has a rich history that dated back to 1915, when the province was created. The state was formally created by a decree on 3rd February 1976 by the General Murtala Mohammed. Ondo State is bounded by Ekiti and Kogi State to the north, Ogun and Osun State to the west, Edo and Delta to the east, and the largest Atlantic Ocean to the south. The south predominantly groups is Yorubas, with various dialects spoken, including Akokos, Akure, Apoy, Ikale, Ilaje, Ondo, Owo and Ijo. In terms of educational development, the state prioritizes education with 1,250 public primary schools, 500 registered private primary schools, 900 public secondary schools, and 600 registered private secondary schools. The state is home to several tertiary institutions. On the state of economy and natural endowment, the state thrives on people, timber, asphalt mining, and activity related to its extensive coastline. The state is also rich in mineral resources, including the largest deposits in Africa, coal, oil, and gas, respectively. By the grace of God and through the indefatigable and resource-oriented government, the bitumen project and ONDO port will take off soon. Therefore, with all these vast mineral deposits and opportunities about in the state, I enjoy all participants and attendees of this MCPD to look into areas of present and future benefit. While enjoying the social environment and participate actively in the discussion and share experiences, your contribution will enrich our collective understanding and propel our profession forward. Finally, on behalf of the branch executive and local organizing committee, I say a cabo, Salu Desua, ONDO. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.
And how we are going to be carrying on from this point to the end of this program.
And a sense of responsibility that I welcome you all to the opening ceremony of the 6th session of 2024 mandatory continuing professional development team, sustainable accounting and ESG reporting. This occasion marks yet another milestone in our collective efforts to strengthen professionalism and uphold excellence within the accounting profession. And indeed, our bid to always advance the science of accounting. May I extend my actual gratitude to everyone present today for making out time to attend this important event. Your presence here demonstrates a shared commitment to the core values of continuous learning and development, which are critical to ensuring that we stay at the cutting edge of our profession. I also want to acknowledge the immense support from the ONDO State Branch, facilitators, members, and ONDO State Government for the immense contribution they have added to the color of this session of MCPD. Yesterday, we had the President mention the huge contribution of the governor to the success of this session. The MCPD initiative was actually started by Hanan in Nigeria. And it's as far back as in the 90s, 1997. And as we all know, it is not just a requirement, it is a key driver for personal and professional growth. Enabling us to remain relevant, adaptable, and effective in our ever-evolving global landscape. Opportunity provided to grow, evolve, and contribute positively towards a better society. Thank you, and I wish you all a successful and productive session.
That's not befitting for Southwest. Up, Pro One. Accountability now. Something like that. Let me continue to thank the Executive Governor of ONDO State. We came in on Sunday to ONDO, and the reception was very great. If you observe for the past 2 years, we've been centering our MCPD in Lagos, Center of Excellence. We said no, the old tradition should continue. Let us go to the hinterlands and tap the root and blessings of our people. And so we came first to ONDO. And I tell you, we have no regrets. And the entire Southwest is converged here. And that is the beauty of Anna. I want to thank the branch, the chairman of the branch and his staff for these wonderful arrangements and the preparations. Like the governor told us yesterday, including the chief of Akure, have no fear. Akure is a very safe place. And since we came, we have seen Akure very safe. The last time we came to Akure was about 4 or 5 years ago. From that time and now, the development in looking at infrastructure is nothing to be compared. It's like Fanta and like Sprite. Very clear. Major infrastructural development, which means the government is achieving. So we, on behalf of the Council of Annan, the over 56,000 members of Annan, we want to congratulate the people of ONDO states for bringing back Lucky into ONDO. I am pleased to welcome you to the 6th session of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria Mandatory Continuing Professional Development Program, taking place here in ONDO States, the Sunshine States. Your Excellency, sir, your performance since assumption of office demonstrates commitment to good governance through the significant strides in various sectors. In infrastructure, your administration has initiated the ONDO Deep Sea Port projects, scheduled to start in 2025, and initiated road construction projects for ease of mobility and accessibility in ONDO states. In education and technology, your drive in launching the initiative aimed at equipping students with cutting-edge knowledge in information and communication technology (ICT) has greatly engendered innovation, empowerment, and employment in the states. The theme of this MCPD is Sustainable Accounting and Economic, Social, and Governance Reporting (ESG). And of course, seasoned intellectuals and professionals have been carefully selected to treat all the topics in broadening our capacity. Professional colleagues, in the accounting field, we have a vital role to play in promoting sustainability and responsible business practice. The world is facing unprecedented challenges in the shape of climate change, social inequality, and environmental degradation. The accounting profession must respond to these challenges by embracing sustainable accounting practices and environmental, social, government reporting. Sustainable accounting recognizes that an organization's success is not solely measured by financial performance. It considers the impact of business operations in the environment, society, and governance. This approach enables organizations to make informed decisions, manage risks, and leverage opportunities. As accountants, we must continually develop expertise in sustainable accounting and ESG reporting. The Global Reporting Initiative integrated reporting framework provides guidance on the ESG reporting. Professional colleagues, I wish to appreciate once again His Excellency the Executive Governor of Ondo State, Honorable Lucky Ayedatiwa, and the good people of Ondo State for the courtesy and hospitality. I wish you all fruitful deliberations. Thank you and God bless you.
Day-to-day activities so that you will work.
From the Council, Dr. James Ekarimi, Level, FCNA. First Vice President, second Vice President, the CEO, Dr. Fashua, other distinguished members of the Council, my Oga before, Dr. L.L. and also somebody who has done us very proud. It has never happened in the history of Ondo State for an accountant to be appointed permanent secretary governor Elijah Abidjan. Other members of the top table, their participants, and gentlemen, all the press. I am delighted to be in your midst today on this auspicious occasion of the 6th session of mandatory bonus professional development taking place in Akure, the capital city of Sunshine State. I wish to convey my sincere appreciation to the leadership of this great body, professional body, most especially the President and Chairman of Council, Dr. James Nebo Ekari, FCN, for the period of hosting delegates across the 6 political zones in Nigeria. This will no doubt afford the team members across the country the to participate in the training program at least once in a year. I also thank the Association for choosing Akure, Ondo State for this edition of the program. The theme for this MCPD, Sustainable Accounting, Economic, Social and Governance (CSD) report is very apt, as it is a crucial concept in today's global business landscape, and it's what every professional accountant must be acquainted with. Navigating this complex world of standards, applications and regulations can be an arduous task. It is therefore my expectation that seasoned intellectuals and professionals have been carefully selected to do justice to this topic and provide working solutions in critical areas. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize Anna for playing a very senior role in the completion of the accountancy profession in the last 4 decades through investment in capacity building. To advance the profession of accounting in the country, it is also gratifying. It is also gratifying to know that towards advancing the science of accountancy, Anna is running an approved college and university. It is also equipping accounting research centers in 7 universities, accounting laboratories in 15 universities and polytechnics, providing books and computers to more than 25 tertiary institutions. Shall we clap for ourselves? In addition, Anna's notable achievements in defining accountancy standards and practices, teaching and examining students, regular hosting of MCPDs and conferences, signing MOU with African Professional Initiative to professionals public sector academy to position public education in Nigeria and worthy of commendations. Distinguished accountants, the government of Ondo State recognizes the importance of accountancy profession, its contribution towards promoting probity and accountability in the public service of Ondo State. The accountant cadre is one of the professionalized cadre in the state, civil service, and officer cadre now rise to the pinnacle of their career. Recently, our administration appointed 4 permanent secretaries, 2 of which are officers from the accountant cadre. The continuous one. More qualified and competent advisors will surely be appointed in the nearest future. Since our assumption of office, we have been doing our utmost best to improve on the existing indices of health, education, agriculture, infrastructure, and security. Instead, the nation of the most peaceful state in the country. Recently, our state hosted Global Entrepreneurship Festival, bringing delegates from all over the world to Ondo State. This is a testament to the conducive business environment of the Sunshine State. Our vision for the state revolves around our campaign slogan, ONDO, which literally translates to our peace, an acronym that is disaggregated as follows. O for order, security and rule of law. U for bank and rural development through agriculture and blue economy. R for revolutionary technological advancement and industrialization. E for efficient healthcare and social economic welfare. A for adequate power and affordable energy. S for sustainable agricultural development and tourism. E for education, human capital development and entrepreneurship. Inevitably, this new development agenda will migrate our sunshine state from the deep agenda to our needs of coming year. We shall continue to emphasize programs and tools for accelerated development of the state. Let me remind all persons that due to the dynamic nature of the accountancy profession and trends in global economy, great resources are placed on professional accountants to continually acquire new knowledge and skills. I therefore urge new inductees and members not to relent in developing themselves. Adherence to noble ideals of the profession, which are defined by integrity, transparency, and accountability, should equally be pursued at all times. Finally, I want to enjoin all persons to be attentive and ensure they are impacted positively during this professional training program. I enjoin you to take time to enjoy the harvest in our state and the hospitality of our wonderful people, as I wish you a wonderful day in Ondo State. Mr. Governor, Honorable Lucky Olúbùsọ Ayédàtiwa, I hereby declare MCPD open in the name of God and to the benefit of the accountancy profession. Thank you.
Heartwarming, encouraging, let's give him a raise. Electrifying and wonderful. So if you are ready, as I am ready, jam those hands together.
ably represented here this morning by the Commissioner for Education, Science and Tech, Honorable Laolu Akintanure. Other members of the cabinet of the government that are here seated, the first Vice President of Ireland, IGA Dr. Chief Zuwera Talatukishimi, the second Vice President Dr. Ibrahim Gawe, Membership Secretary, Treasurer, like they always say, Malam Ibrahim Hussein Gidadu. That's the Treasurer. Our Membership Secretary, Professor S.A. Zarua. Council members here seated, Chief Peter Ayan, Mrs. Alice Zuro, Hajia Marafa, and of course, the Chairman of Council of Anna, to thank each and every one of us, starting from the Governor of the state, with the people of Ondo State, especially the branch, ably led by the Chairman of the branch, Mr. Oju Ayodele, and the LOC, that's the Local Organizing Committee Chairman for this event, the barrister and the accountant, for the wonderful experience that we've had since we came to Ondo State. Not just the ESCO, but the members of ANAN that have come from across the entire length and breadth of Nigeria for this event. We've experienced the peace of Ondo State. We've experienced the peace of Akure. It's been a very wonderful time. Like it was recounted earlier when the MCPD chairman was talking. Throughout yesterday, the Ondo State branch has given us experience that we've not had throughout MCPD that we have had from January to date. It's not because I'm from Ondo State, but from the welcome dinner on Sunday, where we had in attendance the Deputy Governor, ably represented by the Chief of Staff to the Deputy Governor, about 3 or 4 commissioners in attendance, 2 past accountant generals, and permanent secretaries that were there. In a state executive council meeting from morning till the time he could call us to see him by 8 p.m. And we saw him around 9:30 in the evening. And the man was still looking fresh. And we thought he would just attend to us just for 10 minutes. He stayed with us for like almost 1 hour. As a matter of fact, we had a dinner, we were able to say, let's go. But he was just very relaxed with us. The governor did not just attend to us yesterday. In attendance was the deputy governor, about 6 or 7 commissioners, and other state executive council members.
Excellency, to you. I thought the people who with you, but can take on
Public finance is on, and the prof is coming up again. Please let's put our hands together for Professor Abiodun Sukola. I'm going to clap well. It's a way one high to go talk about.
It's a mandatory compulsory professional development program. It's a capacity building program for professional academics to enhance the performance gender, diversity and transparency in management of public financial resources.
Okay, so those in attendance, what is your advice to them?
What to them is to listen carefully
I don't know other professions, but
Thank you. I don't know you
it is very
after the other. And this time is the turn of ONDO State, and that is why we are here. And it's the 6th session of MCPD. In every year, at the last, we come to the Southwest. And this is why in this December, we have chosen ONDO State to host the last MCPD of 2024.
Alright, so what is the main essence of this conference that you are holding?
If you're a student and you graduate for a number of years, what was taught to you at school, if you do not update, you become obsolete. Human beings can become obsolete in knowledge. And we do not want our members, after passing through the Nigerian College of Accountants, to reduce in their knowledge. And because accounting as a profession grows daily, there are updates every now and then. And if you do not give them the updates, it's like you will not build the economy. But the economy needs accountants. Accountants who are at the cutting edge, who are on top of their profession. They know what is practiced at the current trend in the world. And if you apply it proper, you build back your economy. And that's what we're doing.
Alright, so what is Anand's take on the tax?
Incidentally, Anand is part of this. He's a member of the Fiscal and Tax Committee set up by the President. What the President has rolled out is to ensure within the very shortest period the economy should kick. So when me and you who are at the downtrodden pay so much tax, the weight, you lose your purchasing power. But if the people at the top pay more tax and me down do not pay enough, you have more money to buy from the public, from the selling public. That means more to the economy than all money going to government by way of tax. If you look at the tax, those who are earning less pay little. Some of them do not pay anything. That is what the tax reform is geared towards.
Alright, so what is the
National Assembly? The entire tax bill may not mean very well to so many states. They should look at the technicalities and only talk on those technical areas that affect their states. And it will be looked into, and not to throw that bill completely out. Thank you. Dr. James Dekerare Neminembo.
Thank you, sir.
From an external party. Colleagues, you are in your office, or you have to do something, or to pass something, or to check something, and pressure comes. Somebody is just waiting. No, don't give me. Don't you trust me? Sign it. It won't. Please, they put on a light. That's a red flag. Something may be wrong, and that is why they want to rush. In fact, some people will wait. They have something to bring to you. They will wait. It is when you want to enter the car and when they will say, we forgot this. Please, they need this urgently. And tomorrow this thing must be supplied. Don't act under pressure. That's a red flag. Then when there are legislations or policies that are not applied equally, when there is poor IT systems and security, wherever we go, these are things we should look out for. Like I mentioned, there may be weak internal controls. When you go to a place or the course of an agency, the first thing you do is survey around, survey the people. What is going on here? So that our profession, because of the time. Now, know the fraud principles. Know the fraud principles. Next slide. Know the fraud principles. Things you are coming in, not just the profession, but to represent Anna in several encounters with fraudsters in time to come. There's no gainsaying that fact. We've had so many encounters, even on personal notes. When somebody will send an email that is not genuine, or somebody will call you, I'm calling from your bank, or somebody will say one thing or the other, somebody will say, okay, I use so and so person, please, they say your uncle's father's brother is sick. Integrity. This is the issue we are colleagues. Integrity. of it makes fraud to happen. Of course, some frauds, we don't know about them until we hear about them, but much fraud that goes on cannot be carried out without person.
Israel Ayoku Adebisi, Kwara Branch 2841. My question is this, before the question. Prof has said so many things about control that have been put in place. But all these controls have been there for long. Ditto to some of these establishments of anti-corruption bodies. But up to today, accountants and others are also joining in perpetrating some of these frauds. What extra things can we do? Because these controls are there. I work as auditor, I work as an accountant, I know how I did all those things. But people still beat this control and make fraud out of it. So what extra?
My question is similar to the person that just said. We recognize that most of our accountants are professionals and they are working in public sector. And this corruption and embezzlement are still on the high side. And we are aware of all these controls and whatever. So what do we do to make sure that this type of thing will not continue? Thank you.
SCLA, membership number 12487. My own is a kind of question and at the same time a kind of contribution. You see, corruption in the public sector has been something that has been involved for some time. But with the recent developments that we are witnessing in the public sector, there is likely to be more corrupt practices. In the recent times, or before in the agency, like I work in Obafemi Awolowo Teaching Hospital and agency under Ministry of Health. We have the audit department separately with the director, then the account and finance department, the director as the head. But of recent, we are now having it that there will be likelihood that we will be having only one director in both audits and accounts. Meaning that the audit, if the head is from the finance and accounts, it means the auditor, the head of the audit, will now be under that particular head. Meaning that you have to be responsible to that director. So meaning that corrupt practices may be very much a continuous exercise. So maybe we can use this forum as a professional body to address that issue and allow an audit department to be independent of its own.
I would like to address the point made by the last speaker. I would like the whole house to agree with me that accountants are usually handpicked because they are always responsible to someone. For instance, if you work in a tertiary institution, it's either you are responsible as an accountant to the VC, to your rector, or to the provost. So definitely, when it comes to reporting, you will usually be handpicked because you may not be able to take the final decision. That is one.
Leaders are leaders. Leading is winning. No man to be trained if he's not trained. If you are not trained, you cannot be trained anywhere. This is training so that we can be trained in our field, our profession, so that we can become useful to the world, so that we can become societal factor to lead the evil agencies in the accounting profession.
We need to know as accountants some of the things that we need to do that are legal, some that are illegal. Because like in the last week around, the previous guy is talking about fraud. That we have so many types of fraud.
Thank you very much, sir. Let me also very respectfully invite Treasurer Malai Ibrahim Hussein Igado FCD to do the appreciation of our program just finished. Please a round of applause for him.
Thank you so much.
On behalf of the Council of ANAN and all members of ANAN, ANAN has this gift for you as a present. Thank you, sir. Measuring ESG performance, key metrics and indicators. Please let's put our hands together for Dr. Nancy.
Metrics and indicators. Take home the main objective of this paper. I will encourage my fellow professional colleagues to please take home the following. 1. Understand what ESG metrics and its indicators are all about. Learn how you can practically measure these metrics for you to present an ESG report to your company. We will also learn the importance, the financial and sustainable importance of this ESG. We move over to the introduction. With the necessary ingredients for man's comfort. These ingredients inclusiveness for wealth creation. These aroused the era of industrialization. This industrialization should have been for the economic development. But unfortunately, the man have continued to suffer the negative impact of this industrialization through the inhaling of polluted air, degradation of our forests, adulteration of our rivers, soil damages, and the like. As a result of the uproar of these environmental menace, there was need for monitoring and controlling of companies' production processes. This control was fueled by the initiatives of John and Kenton Triple Bottom Line concept in 1994. This concept advocated that companies should measure and report their production or their performances in 3 bottom line called the 3 Ps. I'm sure this thing is being shown in our board here. The 3 Ps. These 3 Ps are, the first P is denoted with profit account. This profit account is the normal conventional account that we all know, the profit or loss account, that x-rays all the expenses and income that a company has generated within an accounting period, which shows whether the company is marching forward or whether it's marching backward. The second P is denoted with the word people. This account is meant to measure and report how the company's operational process has socially impacted on the society. While the term of ESG, what is this ESG? That is a management business tool that ESG gives a corporate inside information.
Yeah, I would actually say it's actually a good thing, trying to make everyone very emissions. And to actually know it's an aid to measure the productivity of your sector. So can we actually say, after measuring the productivity, you look at what the enhancements on a better side to make more people on the possibility of the continuous growth.
You are not talking to the lecturer that will answer is not hearing you.
I would say that she lacks the word to use, but I've captured her. But let me start from the first man, my professional colleague. Yes, he asked something about how to manage the data. That is the safekeeping of the data is what he asked. Yes, when I was giving this lecture, I said I remember that I enjoined
my fellow professional colleagues to start building their database on crime so that they don't grapple with data at the end of the day or start giving excuses. Now, you gather your data and you can save it in your system.
That we no longer report only the financial, we report also the non-financial. And this has incorporated what we call the ESG reporting. This ESG reporting is the environmental, the social, and the governance performance of a company. Then how do we report it? It is done on the accountant, that every accountant should know how to gather the data and how to measure it and raise up the ESG report that will be incorporated into the annual corporate report of a company. This ESG report is mainly trying to holistically give us the performance and the commitment of these companies that embark in production. What are they committed towards ensuring a greener environment? Because we know that their production process is not healthy to our environment. You will see their substance leftover materials, their poisonous substances, their still flowing out of their production arena into the environment, thereby causing environmental pollution, degrading our environment, polluting our rivers, and even affecting the life of the society through the inhaling of polluted air, which may even affect our respiratory organs and even affect our lungs in the long run. Alright, so what position? The position I hold, I am a lecturer, and by the grace of God, into a firm, accounting firm. So I just call you at
this afternoon, robotic automated process. Every other day, if you open the pages of newspaper, both traditional and online, you will be hearing robotic. And at this time, you are even more saddled with AI. Literally every day, you hear one thing or the other about AI. And so, this little one that we are going to define what the topic itself is all about, which is let's look at the training objective for this session. We are going to, understand the meaning of robotics, and also looking at it from the conceptual framework, adopting RPA, and how to overcome the challenges it poses to predict the future impact of RPA on the accounting profession and real life. Definition of RPA. When I say RPA, I mean robotic process automation. It's a form of business process automation. Technology that uses software robots programmed to follow rules-based procedures, and they are capable of interacting with digital systems that are already known. An example is when you are using your computer. And so what robotics will do for you is to replace you that human angle, doing the same thing, interfacing with your system. For definition, that is simply what robotics is all about. It's also referred to as, in these days, robotic accounting. What will do for you are essentially those repetitive tasks that will take your time, will keep you in the office for a very long time, and then will not even give you time to attend to other things. So being innovative in this regard becomes a very, very important
things that we must be doing as practitioners of accounting. The evolution, it is simply taking back to 2012. That is when the present adoption of robotics in accounting and other human endeavors started. And so, when we talk of robotics, let's not be looking at those things that work like a human being. In the case of RPA, we are looking at software that has been created to take certain tasks that ordinarily we used to do repetitively, and now being carried out by these robots in our place to be doing the same thing. I also want to look at the contributions of some Nigerians. When we talk of robots, we think it is only a white man thing. No. In fact, it's on record that 3 prominent Nigerians were at the center of creating these robots. And I'll briefly mention Chuks Ekweme in Nigeria, who created the first human robot and named it Omeife. And that was around 2020 when he created it. I also mentioned briefly Silas Adekule. In fact, this one was known as the best robotic engineer in the whole world. And of course, many of us will not know about these people. If time had permitted, I would have played some videos about these people so that you know their contribution in the development of robots. Those kind of robots that are residents in our... Let's give him a round of applause.
The trend of all these innovations that is coming up in accounting, and I'm now trying to presume what will likely to be the future of professional accountants. But I want to enjoin us as we are here. If you don't want to be thrown away from the market, it's better we are updated with these innovations.
Sunday, Olayiwola, Osun State, membership number 9814. Our speaker, I want to ask, artificial intelligence, and particularly the introduction of ICT into accounting. I want to ask, what is ANAM doing as a body to liaise with the Nigeria Computer Society for us to have certification that will make us more relevant in this present age? Thank you.
Having served in the Council of ANAM, I cannot MCPD. The leadership of ANAM brought in this topic to us to expose us to what is happening to our profession. And I also want to say this: you must invest in yourself by going and picking courses that you know that will impact on your efficiency as an accountant. There are so many online courses. Whether you talk about data analytics, you talk about what they call big data.
Life balance. We will discover that we are living in a work environment and society that is not healthy. This emotional intelligence that we are talking about, it helps us in different ways. Perceive emotions, recognizing what people are feeling. When you are in a workplace, either you are a superior or you are an inferior, and you have no idea, you are insensitive to the feeling of the people you are working with, it is going to give you a challenge. Mr. Bayo.
Our first vice, second vice.
Mr. Chairman, all our distinguished guests, chairmen and finance across the country, distinguished ladies and this Ghana night is specifically designed that we make it to the 6th session of the great many more sessions by the grace of God. Before we go into introduction of our guests, and lead us in the opening prayer. Protocols in the morning during the to welcome the for MCPD.
Thank you very much. The President of FCA. Please a round of applause for our President. Please. The Secretary of FCA, the Treasurer of FCA, Council members here, Acting Chairman of the MCPD, Dr. Samuel Olaye, FCA.
I want to appreciate our President and the Council members for what they have been doing since day before yesterday. They have made us happy by following all our programs to the letter. I want to appreciate our President despite the itches that we have along the line for bearing with us. We appreciate you, sir. We want to welcome all members, particularly the Southwest members, and I was amazed when I see this gathering tonight. Ọmọ tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ ní ẹ̀kọ́ ní àsìkò ìgbàgbà. On the day and on the training we had, and Allah allowed this session for us to relax, to wine and dine.
And we believe that it will be memorable tonight. We want to appreciate all our Southwest chairmen, all members of ANA in Ondo State for your support in terms of financial, physical, and moral for this program. You are great indeed. We appreciate you. More appreciation to our leaders. You won't keep mentioning names. In fact, they really surprised us. They had a lot of sleepless nights, but we thank God that everything went on successfully. We appreciate all of you, sirs and ma'ams. And also, I want to appreciate all the local organizing committees of this year MCPD. You performed brilliantly well, and I want to say thank you very much. In fact, you performed beyond our expectation. All the security members committee, transport committee, entertainment committee, and our advisory committee. In fact, you will surprise us in a bigger way, and we pray that Almighty will continue to be with you. While welcoming our new inductees into this board, we beg you to keep to the rules at various branches. Sincerely, we know most of our members in Ondo State were here. We count on you to move ANA forward from time to time. We count on you to support us in whatever we are doing. And we count on you to behave in an ethical manner that will project ANA to a greater height. Let's continue to promote ANA wherever we are by doing what is right, by doing our work, and by ensuring that whatever we do, we can raise our head. God Almighty continue to be with you in the name of Jesus. We thank all our council members here once again for your support. The lucky man, Honorable Lucky Wilson, he really supported us on this program, physically, morally, and financially. Almighty God will continue to be with you. We appreciate you for your patience. God bless you all. Thank you.
The PS government has a protocol. Allow you.
Chairman and secretaries of branches, professional colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Is Pro-One here? Up Pro-One! Up Pro-One! We thank Ondo State government, the Ondo State branch, and the chairman's ESCO. We've come, we have seen the crowd. Very good. So, these are people who do things in the class of touch. And we appreciate it. Ondo State branch, thank you. We know it's a dinner, it's a gala night. We are here to eat, to drink, to lively ourselves. After a very hard day's work, it's good to relax. And that's relaxation we are here for. Thank you for the best behavior I've seen in you since you came to now. That's the behavior of professional persons. Thank you. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening. And thank you very much for the state branch. I appreciate you.
Go,
telling us that sustainability accounting has a differences between sustainability reporting and ESG reporting. There are this growing concern whether there is any differences between sustainability and ESG reporting. So sustainability reporting, as defined by the Brooklyn Commission in 1987, is a development that meets the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their needs. That is, sustainability reporting has to do with how human, government, society, and individuals carry out their lives. How do we work? How do they produce? How do they consume? And how do they govern? Why ESG reporting, which stands for environmental, social, and governance, produce? This is so because studies show us that organizations contribute more than 85% to the current global challenges, social and governance, and is used to describe the phases of sustainability reporting. That is, ESG, organizational activities. How those organizations carry out their own activities, decisions, model. That is the only difference between ESG and organizational activities. Why when we say ESG reporting, another factor is social sustainability or social indicator. These include factors that relate to the company impact on people, such as human rights, customer satisfaction, product quality. Social sustainability deals with the relationship between human rights and human development, corporate power and environmental justice, global poverty and citizens' action. How organizations identify those factors to measure those factors and to report those has to do with factors that relate to internal management and oversight, such as board diversity, shareholders' rights, executive compensation, and whistleblowing policies. So governance sustainability refers to a set of regulations and procedures implemented by board of directors to guarantee accountability, equity, and transparency in a company's transaction with its stakeholders. So, because many countries there are these governance activities mandatory. There are some acts that has been published to guide firms on how to carry out issues that can enhance transparency, that can enhance include a range of reporting methods, standard, tools, guidance, and voluntary or legal obligation that assist organizations in identifying activities and issues that have significant financial impact as well as action that affect people and environment beyond the organizations. So when we talk of frameworks include standards, it includes methods, it includes tools and guidelines that can assist them to identify their positive and negative action on the environment, on the economy, and on the society at large. There are many standards or many frameworks. Most of them are provided by non-governmental organizations abroad, such as GRI, SASB, TFC, IPCA, and ATAFU. As a self-governing organization with a mandate to develop principles and standards.
Membership number 12487. Thank you for the brilliant presentation, Dr. Mohammed. The only area I want us to shed a little bit light is the verification of non-financial data. Verification of non-financial data. So that area, I don't know, since it is, hello? So if it is financial data, it is easier to do a little bit of verification. But for that area of non-financial data, please kindly tell a little bit light on it.
My question just based on, in most locations, in most organizations, the general manager almost always claim they are the station accountant. And as an accountant that dwells in this area, and you write and produce a report, how best can it be implemented in the era of this fraudulent nation? Thank you.
From your own side, you need to even use your own IQ to provide some ranges, provide some estimates, and to exclude some insignificant data. I don't know if you have figured out. So using exclusion, estimates and ranges is allowed, and the framework has given a provision for these issues. Just want you to state the extent and the magnitude, and why do you use this estimation? Why do you use this exclusion? Why do you use these ranges? So if you consult or if you pick either GRI, TACF, or SASB guidelines, standard and tools, you have clear this. And the second question has to do with the fronts in the organization. So the essence of sustainability accounting is to satisfy both internal and external stakeholders' interests, to satisfy their interests, to eliminate some barriers that exist between management and the accounting or the account department by clearly defining the responsibility of each and every one of us. So I think the corruption, the fraud there, if it can be communicated through sustainability reporting, it will be eliminated. So sustainability reporting is there to eliminate fraud in the organization, to eliminate corruption in the public sector, and to prevent organization from scandals and failures. I hope I have answered your questions.
Next, we call on you also to hear. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Is to recap all that we have learned from this MCPD sixth session. It is aimed at assessing the level of understanding. So they are going to give us a recap of every paper that was presented yesterday and the one that has just been presented this morning. So we're going to sit very, we have to pay very.
I'm from Lagos. I'm here. I'm an indoor team. I'm here with my colleague.
My name is Okere Victoria Puma from Lagos and also
and we're here to represent, to recap what our Professor Solomon presented with us yesterday. Says stakeholders, engagement and environmental, social governance reporting. When we're talking about stakeholders, we all know what we call or we're calling stakeholders. I am a stakeholder in an industry, you are a stakeholders, everybody is stakeholders. What's our involvement? What's our participation in promoting the organization? In this aspect, who have a synergy in a way that relationship that the accounting will engage by having a cordial relationship and pass a good message with the accountants and also the stakeholders. And how do we do this? Our professor made us realize that for us to have a good stakeholders understanding must be there, effective communication to tell us how this will affect us when we talk about environmental, social, and governance reporting. How? In a situation whereby an industry wants to produce or probably introduce a product, this is a function of the stakeholders to tell us the effect, the risk, the importance, and the benefits that they are going to get when they embark on that. How does it affect the relationship with the organization and the social environment? And how does our government come in terms of government policy, regulatory, and to put things in order? A lot of things that we thinking about ESG reporting. It gives us a lot of thinking in a way that we have to understand that a community needs to work as a synergy together with the company, whatever they have.
ebè lórí mi sùn CNA 36514. ONDO State branch, the host state. Well, we are standing on what Professor Abiodun Popola gave to us yesterday, managing the risk of fraud in public finance or sector respectively. First, organizations are subject to fraud risk. Both small and large frauds have led to the downfall of the entire public sector to date. Then what is fraud in finance? Fraud risk is the potential exposure of an organization to the safety of dishonest action resulting in financial injury, reputation damage of legal consequences. How to assess the risk of fraud according to Professor Abiodun is that conducting a fraud risk assessment as follows: identify risk, that is, you need to assess your current operation and processes respectively. 2. Quantify risk, that is, estimate the probability and impact of each type of fraud as it exists. 3. Mitigate risk, that is, mitigate risk and review risk. This calls for risk assessment presentation. Number 4. Fraud by falsification, that is, fraud exists by falsification. However, fraud exists by falling in disclosure information, that is, turn up information. So that
membership number 47688. I'm the chairman of my city and leads and secretary. I dedicate a partnership and committee. Yeah, thank you very much for taking your time to listen to us so far, because this application that really able to comprehend what was delivered yesterday. Yeah, actually, Dr. Adela Okuri has said it all, that for you to measure performance measure socially, economically, environmentally, corporate governance, and organization, you use the two tools which are metrics and key performance indicator. The metrics is the calculative aspect of it, the mathematical calculation for you to know how productive your rates are in the organization. While the key performance indicator is the theoretical aspect, the feedback response you receive from customers, which are the shareholders. Then the feedback you receive also from the stakeholders, which are the workers. So how do you influence it? Finance. We all know there is something called monaria. Monaria is different from malaria. And monaria can make a total solution on whatever. That is the monetary aspect. When you empower your workers financially, when they are here for a seminar, being aided by the management, either private or public, what do you expect to become? A very conducive hemisphere. Of course, the atmosphere of the working environment will be so rated highly.
I need to stand on the existing protocol. My name is Taiwo Mark Olubenga, Secretary to Group D from Ogun Branch. Beside me is the chairman of the group, Public Florence Malabar, FCMA, FCTI, FCT Branch. We are representative of Group D. We are team Deposteros, meaning the future of the accountant. And the topic before us this morning is robotic process automation for accountants. Permit me to hand over to the managing chairman for the proper presentation.
Good morning, my professional colleagues. I stand on the existing protocols. The general overview background of the paper is accounting has always been a field that values precision and accuracy, timeless flexibility. With the advent of robotic process automation, achieving this significantly important standard has been made possible and easy. In this paper, the overall objective of the paper was to familiarize us with general knowledge about robotic technology as a relevant tool, technique, and strategy that can be used by accountants to be effective and efficient in their performance. The content of the paper, the meaning of robotic process automation, is a form of business process automation technology that uses software robots to perform routine tasks traditionally consumers. And the presenter told us about the evolution and development of RPA. He said it has been dated back about 2,000 years ago, and in Nigeria we have a Professor Dr. Olushola, who is a robotic engineer and founder of robotics, who has caught international attention. He gave us the features of tools of RPA. We have attended RPA, we have unattended RPA. He also told us about the features of the RPA, the ability to interact with any software or system, just as humans would. I will hand over to my secretary to tell us about the advantages and disadvantages of RPA.
The following are the advantages. We have cost efficiency, increased accuracy, enhanced productivity, improved compliance, enhanced data security, etc. We also
do protocols. My name is Okona Oladipo Matthew, I'm in Doctor. Recently,
my name is
we are here to present sustainability reporting framework, comparative analysis of reporting standards and their implications for accounting and reporting. Now, over many decades ago, sustainability has been an issue, and according to Babangida Muhammad 2024, organizations currently are faced with substantial and aggravating responsible peril in form of economic, social, and environmental challenges. Why it is widely recognized that continuing unsustainable practices will cause further damage to the economy and society. It is challenging to determine the precise timing and intensity of physical impact. What is sustainability accounting? Sustainability accounting is a dedicated process that measures, qualifies, and reports an organization's environmental, social, and economic impact based on developed sustainability-related information. What is sustainability reporting? Sustainability reporting is a means of communicating the business sustainability performance and practice to external stakeholders. Now,
Group A, the topic was stakeholders engagement and ESG reporting that was presented to us by Professor Solomon Azar, MCPD, and I will give justice to that. So Group B, their topic was managing firms which is public finance by Professor Abiodun Pupola, CNA. Group B did justice to that. While Group C, their topic is measuring ESG performance, key metrics and indicators. That was originally presented by Dr. Angela N. Apollo, CNN. Then Group D, their topic, robotic processing automation, RPA for accountants. It was originally presented by Dr. Anthony Cabo, FCA. Then lastly, the nominees Group E. The topic is sustainability reporting framework, comparative analysis. That was presented this morning by Dr. Mohammed A. Babangida, CA. While we wait for the arrival of the President for the final announcement, the importance of this session is that this is how we get to know how we pay attention to every lecture that is presented.
The Republic of Nigeria and then the one for Anam. So we have two solid presidents in Nigeria. You're welcome, Mr. President, our president, the first vice, the second vice. The membership secretary has been with us here for quite some time. That gave us that pleasure. And then we have the syndicate session in MCPD. I'm inviting Mr. Andy to please step forward and announce.
Sir,
while they are waiting for you. A presented Group B up to E. And the result is as follows. Group B came 6th. Can we clap for them? Please, as I call your name, you come. You come, Group B will have to sign here, so Group E should sign here, and Group A should end at the other side. Okay, now Group A can P. Can we clap for them? Then Group D, as I call your name, please be coming out. Group D can top. While Group E can second. And lastly, we know the list. Group C. They came first.
My wish to be present at the presentation of every syndicate. Unfortunately, other annual activities took my money away. And painfully, I missed this. Particularly when we talk about the Southwest, where the center of excellence is among them. I would have wished I witnessed this presentation. But all the same, my ESCO membership secretary was here, other councillors were here. And because of time, we would have really come to know all the same. Please, congratulations. Like you often say, there's no winner. Everybody is a winner. But in a class, somebody must come first. Even in the A group, there must be somebody who will talk to A. I congratulate you. Anna is painstakingly building perfect, proficient members who can go to the public and without stage frights, carry their financial statement, read out to anybody without any stage frights, any grammatical reputation, and all that. That's what we are building. So nobody should say that certificate is not necessary for Anna. It's our own brand, and we are building it. We will give the first position is Group C. Beautiful. Yeah, please. Let's you made your group proud. So by the time you get back, you will nobody will ask you, you will even tell the people what you do. These were the subjects to land and business. Congratulations to you. Congratulations, man. Group A. Where do you have something? Group A. Congratulations. Congratulations. Group D. Yes. Congratulations. Congrats. And okay, Group E. Congratulations. Congratulations. And Group C. Yes, Group C has the highest score. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats. And because you are first, every one of you will go with a souvenir. Congratulations. Yeah. Photographer. Thank you very much.
was born in Jamestown on the 24th day of September 1958 at the local government area of Akwa Ibom State. He attended Roman Catholic Missionary School 2 Warri between 1966 and 1972, and Government Secondary School Port Harcourt, Rivers State from 1974 to 1979. At the Rivers State University of Science and Technology, Port Harcourt, now the Rivers State University, he obtained a higher national diploma, bachelor's degree in accounting and masters of business administration and management option between 1980 and 2001. His academic passion took him to Anambra State University, where he obtained MSc and PhD accounting between 2016 and 2020. He's a thoroughbred professional accountant, forensic accountant, fraud examiner, a passionate academic, and a management consultant. He has a robust experience in the public service, going through the ranks. Not to clap, please feel free to clap. Thank you. Going through the ranks to the privileged position of a director, and also served as a pioneer bursar of Federal Polytechnic Ekewe in Bayelsa State. As a technocrat with transformational style of leadership, Dr. Neminebo has traveled around the world in his drive for personal development. He has attended course leadership workshops in the University of Pittsburgh, USA in 2011 and Dublin, Ireland 2012. He has been a frequent participant at the World Congress of Accountants, Istanbul in Turkey in 2006, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia 2010, Rome in Italy 2014, Sydney in Australia 2018, Mumbai in India 2022, and the African Congress of Accountants for Louis in Mauritius 2011, Kampala in Uganda 2017, Marrakesh in Morocco 2019, Kigali in Rwanda 2020, Maputo in Mozambique 2021, and the Abua Congress Monrovia, Liberia 2022. He is a member and fellow of several professional bodies in Nigeria and Ireland, including the Fellowship of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, ANA, Nigerian Accounting Association, Nigerian Institute of Management, Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Chartered Institute of Forensics and Fraud Examiners of Nigeria, Institute of Corporate Administration, and Chartered Institute of Public Accountants, Dublin, Ireland, among others. Dr. Neminebo is the chairman of ANAM Governing Board, chairman of Board of Trustees of ANAM University, chairman Board of Governors of Nigerian College of Accountancy, JOS, and immediate past treasurer, Association of Accountancy Bodies of West Africa, ABUA. He's also the immediate past president of the Bayelsa State Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture. He is a committed Rotarian and a past president of Rotary Club of Enugu District 9140 between 2006 and 2007. He has distinguished himself in the service of humanity with good sense of honesty and humility. Dr. Neminebo loves swimming, gardening, reading, and motivational speaking. He is happily married and blessed with children. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's meet the 13th President of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, Chief Dr. James Ekerare Neminebo, the one named the number 1 of Ebonyi State. Mr. President, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Up pro one. Accountability now. The South were sent from registration on Monday, and up till now, there has not been a case of Miss Simiano, and I'm happy about it. Your behavior, even at gala nights, and while listening to lecture, you have been able to prove yourself as a real professional. Please congratulate yourselves. Looking at the environment and the facilities here in Ondo State, one would even pray that
MCPD should continue to Friday. Incidentally, when you have something starting, it definitely will come to an end. Today, Wednesday, we must bring this occasion to a glorious end. When I looked at the people who presented the syndicate, they imagine that the first position, that Group C, wasn't it? Group C that took first position were two women. A man and a woman. Okay. That's why you misadvise me. But all the same, I think the lady gave credit to the man to win the day. And truly I must warn my male counterparts. We should be upstanding, otherwise one day. It was when, like I went to Uganda. As at the year we went to Uganda, IFAC president was a woman. PAFA president was a woman. ABUA president was a woman. And we started wondering, I think the men are in danger. But we have to sit up very well. Pro-1, don't allow the men to intimidate you. If you have to take chairman, vice chairman, secretary in any branch, take those state governments and the people of ONDO states, the traditional rulers in ONDO, for making the environment conducive and very peaceful for visitors. The chairman, ONDO State Branch, please carry our message to His Excellency, the Governor of ONDO State. He is a nice man, an amiable fellow, a man who loves peace and has spread peace everywhere in the state. We indeed appreciate him. We know for this 3-4 days we have put pressure in your facilities, hotels, eateries. Well, it's a credit to the state. We've given a boost to your VAT reservations. Thank you for the pressure we gave you. And this is why, incidentally, before this time, the president did not know you, the chairman. He's coming here that one-on-one I got to know you. And that is a credit to the states. Our thanks to your estate. I thank you for your diligent participation at this MCPD program. As we come to the close of the 6th and final session of MCPD in 2024, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to you all for your unwavering commitment throughout the year. Your dedication to the advancement of the accountancy profession is highly commendable. Your active participation in our programs and events have been the driving force behind the complete success we have in Ghana. I enjoin you to actively participate in all Ghana programs, both at the national level and at the branch levels. Participation in branch activities is imperative for you as members, as it provides enormous benefits like nomination into council committees, conferment of fellowship status, among other benefits. Branches are expected to be focused on value delivery to members in their jurisdiction in promoting the association's status as a premium brand of choice. This should also be extended to prospective members of the accountancy profession in the universities and polytechnics. My dear professionals, you must be conscious of your dress sense as it is significant in defining your personality.
You are encouraged to be corporate in your dressing, which could be English attire or complete and decent traditional attire. Ladies and gentlemen, dear professional colleagues, I want to pause here and take just 5 questions. Just 5 questions in Meet Mr. President. 5 questions, anything that bothers you in the profession that you want to know about. President is here, ESCO members are here, council members are here. We will try and satisfy those questions. 5 questions, please complete the questions.
Israel. FCMA number 2841. Adebisi Israel. I want to especially appreciate God and also the President of the Council. I joined this organization in 1998, and I want to appreciate God for where I reached before I retired from service. I also thank the CEO who was a lecturer in 1988. I know where I'm going. So, what actually happened, I'm bringing a special case to the President and the Council on behalf of retirees who are panel members all over the country. If you look at this hall today, you can count few members of retirees who could attend this meeting. Not because of their faults, because of their funding. You know the problem of retirees in Nigeria, payment of gratuity and so on, is always very difficult. And that's why I want to plead with the President and the Council to ensure that the retirees should be given a rebate for this kind of conference. International conference, national conference, MCPD, and other conferences. Because before I can come to this issue, and as a retiree, it will be very difficult to afford it. So that's why I'm saying this. I read the debtors, and I discovered that many of us are retirees who are old, about 75% are retirees. So I want the council to look at it with the view of giving us. Thank you very much. Thank you. I made your points.
I am a player. Olani Olusheyi. Membership number 1247 FCMA. My president, some of us are still very much confused about our destination. I remember 2 or 3 years ago when we say we are no more CLA, we are CCA. And we see chartered certified accountant or system national or certified national accountant. Because I remember there was something like that about few years ago. I answered that question in Abuja in one of the conferences. But as of today, we are still very much confused. Are we still?
My name is Temilade, FCNA, membership number 17405. My question, sir, is in form of observations and going forward. I think we can separate induction from MCPD. It is very important that some of our inductees, they don't know much about ANAM program. In the branch, you find them all, you start looking for them everywhere. They don't know where to go to.
Audience, please. My name is Musa Ali Muhammad. I'm a inductee. My question is this. From the elections and others, we are meant to be professional in our business. In an attempt to be professional, we are going to set on toes in your environment. What is ANAM stand when a member is victimized in an office environment? And then also, we have some senior colleagues who are members in the office already. At times, even when they are being paid or being mobilized for MCPD, they don't go. And when you ask them, they will tell you what is the benefit. So I want to forward their question to you. What is the benefit?
that ANAM is giving to their members. Thank you.
This is John, and I'm in your team. This has been bothering me before this day, sir. I don't know why ANAM body cannot stand for its members in terms of conversion in our offices. Like now that we've gotten this certificate today, going back with it in our offices, public offices, they will say we cannot use it for conversion in our offices. And I really want anybody to look into that for us, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And he said, retirees, the weight for retirees is so much. ANAM should try and create rebates in all financial activities retirees are embarking on. Perhaps ADDC has not been following ANAM up very well. ANAM has a policy. The moment you are 65 years old and consistently you've been a member for 20 years, paying your dues, you no more pay your annual subscription. Council took this decision over 10 years ago, and we are adhering to it. Even foreign travels, if they are interested, we give them certain rebates in foreign ANAM organized seminars, foreign seminars. If a retiree is interested, we give them some rebates in foreign travel. That's what we do. For subscriptions, completely, you don't pay. I'm sure you are aware of that. For other things that are beyond your subscription, if you want to come to MCPD, while others are paying subscription, you will not pay. You see, MCPD, the education element in MCPD is high. You want to come because you want to benefit from knowledge, lectures. Knowledge actually is expensive. It's because of your interest you pay. And pay that small money to gain all that you gain from yesterday and today. Even interacting with younger professional accountants. That will not play the focus. That will just come free. Council has not given us that order. Maybe in the future, we can place it before council. For council to approve. Thank you for that question. Driving African Professionalization Initiative. APDN, all professional bodies of Nigeria, they are taking the battle with the head of service. And very soon, we will include professionals in even recruitment. And at that time, it will be on the same page, both ICANN and an entry at the hotel. Dear professional colleagues, I think I want to end it there. Don't leave any council member have this contribution to me. Thank you very much. And a prosperous New Year in advance. May this season bring you peace, happiness, and goodness in all your endeavors. Let us continue to strive for excellence, uphold the highest standards of professionalism, and remain committed to the values that define our noble profession. Thank you all for making this session of the MCPD a huge success.
May the Almighty God lead you all safely to your various destinations. Thank you. Thank you. God bless all of us. I hereby declare the 6th and final session of the 2024 MCPD program here in Ondo State closed.
The album will come to the close. And we would like to at this point announce that except for the adoptees, the rest of them will wish you a very good close.
Medical Commander of FCNA, Dr. Mrs. Caroline Mary BBC FCNA. We have Mr. Adi Usibaru FCNA. We have Mr. Lawa Rabi Olajide FCNA working very hard to be chosen to come here for today's induction. Your choice of Anand is a good choice. We are excited, we are thrilled to have you as part of our membership. Becoming membership of Anand is of course a plus for you, and it also comes with responsibilities. I want you to try your best to learn about Anand, learn about our resources, our ethical conduct, and make sure you are the best of yourself in terms of professionalism. First and foremost, your entrance into Anand requires that you should continuously attend our programs like the one you have done in the past 3 days. Attendance as mandatory for team professional development is important. It's also mandatory. And I wish you continue to identify with this program going forward. We have national conferences, we have annual general meeting, and must also be part and parcel of these activities. After this induction, you are expected to immediately register with your branches and ensure that you are an active member of the branches, because whatever Anand does will relate directly to the branches to know who is doing what and the level of contributions that you are putting into Anand. I want to enjoin you to also take advantages of the micro-credential programs we have at the National College of Accountancy, the Anand University, and of course, all the professional bodies that Anand have membership diversity agreements with. On this note, I will say welcome to this program, and once again, congratulations to all of you.
Good afternoon. I say good afternoon. Let me, on behalf of the Anand leadership, welcome you into the fold of Anand. We know that some of you is just the last 9 months that you started this journey. Some of you started this journey the last 24 months. Some of you started this journey the last 4 years, 5 years. There's a case I'm just sitting there now since 2019. Some of you graduated from the college many years ago, but it's now that you have the opportunity. Yes, I can see you are waving your hand. And so it's just now that you are having the opportunity for induction. I want to congratulate you ahead of time. First and foremost, the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria is one of the 2 statutorily recognized professional accountancy organizations in Nigeria. Why am I saying this? So that you can know for sure and be our ambassador everywhere you go from now. You should be able to know the exact information about Anand and hold your head very high. Somebody came here during question and answer who is already a member and was asking the president that her organs in the office are asking her, and she's now asking us what is the benefit of MCPD. That should not be coming from a professional accountant. You are asking what is the benefit of training. The training is first and foremost
foremost for your own personal capacity development, which is going to be to your benefit and to the benefit of your organization, because you will be able to carry out your duties effectively. And you are asking that your guy is asking that kind of question. It is not right because you don't have enough information about it. We need members that will represent us very well, and you should be one of those members. Because this brand of Anna is one of the best in the world, and you should be able to hold your head very, very high and tall. Anna is one of the biggest professional accountancy organizations in Africa, not just in Nigeria, not just in West Africa. In the whole of Africa, when you are counting the biggest four, even the biggest three, you will count Anna as one of them. And so if you are one of the biggest three in Africa, it means that by the time you are counting one of the biggest 20 in Africa, the biggest 15 in Africa, you find that Anna will be one of them. Today, Anna is the only professional accountancy organization in the world, and not just professional accountancy organization, but the only professional body, whether it's medicine, law, engineering, or whatever. Anna is the only professional body in the world that has a school, a college, and at the same time a residential university. Everywhere we go internationally and we present this to them, they are always amazed. The president and chairman of council here, with some council member, met with the IFAC president. International. Our head office is in Abuja, but Anna is located everywhere. www.anna.org.ng. Go to our website www.anna.org.ng. Welcome to Anna Fold and congratulations. Thank you very much.
For induction, we have 438 male and 424 females being presented for induction. Mr. President, will you please step forward and administer the oath of allegiance and admit these inductees into membership of Anna. Mr. President, sir.
So, council members, my professional colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, this is oath of allegiance for new members. That I will be faithful and loyal to allegiance and Federal Republic of Nigeria. And to Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, that for as long as I am a member of the association, I will observe the regulations of those associations. That I shall not use the professional legislation of certified national accountants or such other legislators denoting membership except while as a member of the association. That I will always conduct myself and carry out my professional duties in the best interest of the association and the public. That I will not allow my personal interests to influence my professional conduct, preserve, protect, and defend the fundamental objectives of the association as contained in the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria Act No. 76 of 1993. Of Nigeria, that I will abide by the ethics of the profession. That I will do right to all members of the association and obey all lawful instructions of the council of the association. that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or shall become known to me as a professional accountant, except as may be required for the discharge of my professional duties. So help me God. As chairman of the Governing Council of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, by Act number 76 of 1993, Cap A 26, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, and its subsidiary legislation, I, Dr. James Ekerare Neminebo, FCA, do hereby admit you into the membership of the association, and this membership induction taking place today, the 11th day of December 2024. You can add the professional designation of CNA, Chartered National Accountants, after your name. Congratulations. You can now congratulate yourselves.
President and General of the Council, address.
Congratulations again. Only just now, when we asked members to meet Mr. President, somebody asked, and I did not answer that. Why did we join MCPD and induction together? The founding fathers of Ghana had this from the beginning till now. I remember when I was membership secretary in 2015, I brought a memo to council. As a member, after being in council for 4 years, I became the membership secretary in 2015. And I brought a memo to council that we should separate MCPD from induction. At induction, sometimes people come with their families. Let them enjoy that ambience, that quiet environment with their guests. And then council told me, as membership secretary, that people coming for induction are coming for training. Having experienced 9 months at the college, they are coming for MCPD too. That MCPD that old members are enjoying, let the new members enjoy with them. And I saw the thing with it and accepted it. And since then, we've been combining it till now. We know the number is growing. We are 800 and something people. Maybe by tomorrow, as we grow ahead, something will be done. There are vibrant members of the SO and council here. They will look at it, and when appropriate, they will make the division by organizing MCPD separate and having another separate division for induction. But for now, we are still thinking about it. I am very glad to welcome all of you to this occasion of induction ceremony for qualified members of our noble profession. I congratulate you, all inductees, for satisfying all the requirements for admission into membership. The series of training and examinations you successfully undertook were designed to equip you with the competence to strive in the global markets. This ceremony is therefore a befitting acknowledgement of your diligence. I congratulate you for attaining these feats. Having listened attentively to the membership secretary and chief executive officer, I wish to emphasize the following salient points. Rationale for induction ceremonies. It is the tradition of the association to hold induction ceremonies to admit new members. Annual induction ceremonies are designed to formally admit into the association individuals who have proven to be fit and proper in character and learning, and readiness to abide by the ethics of the accountancy profession. Education and training. The mandatory continuing professional development MCPD program of the association was introduced to keep members informed of current and emerging developments in the profession. Cognizance of your engagement in various sectors of the economy as professional accountants, the association has designed relevant training programs to provide technical support for you in various specialized areas. Furthermore, in view of the dynamic nature of the accountancy profession and trends in the global economy, which places great responsibility on the professional accountants to continually acquire new knowledge and skills, I urge you to actively participate in the MCPD and other training programs of the association in enhancing your value and relevance. Professional ethics and conduct. I wish to enjoin all of you as professional accountants to strive at all times to faithfully adhere to the noble ideals of the profession, which are defined by integrity, transparency, and accountability. My dear professional colleagues, you will agree with me that, like we say, it's now the challenge has begun. Before this time, you were not known to be a professional person. You could put up any behavior. You could dress anyhow, and nobody takes it against you. But today, you are known as a professional person. A professional person belonging to an association. Whatever you do, society will count against the professional body. Another member will do the same thing. Please get yourself proper in any society, even in arguments. Before you take up any arguments, get your facts very clear. Because whatever you speak, you are speaking honor. However you behave, you are behaving honor. This may even transcend into your family life. One day your wife, your husband will ask you, is that how you behave in honor? And if you put up a good behavior, the same comment will come. Oh, the honor people I know behave very well. Always bring credit to honor. Branch activities. Branch activities are open to all members. Therefore, you are expected to take steps to register with a state branch of honor immediately after your induction. You are required to participate actively in branch activities
your membership number must be correctly written. Where applicable, you must inform the association of changes in your address, employment status, telephone numbers, and of course, email addresses. The importance of playing active role in branch activities cannot be overemphasized, as branch play a key role in your nomination into the following bodies. To the government council, council committees, upgrade to fellowship status, public office where the view of the association is needed. Before you become a council member, it's a branch that will nominate you to council to consider you as member of council. We don't pick. We rely on our branches to recommend people. Even to council committees. Like I told somebody just like he walked up to me with a letter. I have a PhD in accounting. I want to offer free service to one. And I told him, sorry, we don't just pick people on the road. Go back to your branch. Let your branch write. When letter come from his branch, introducing me, we will consider and accept him as a resource person in any of our activities. And I told him, the incoming president has just sent a letter to branches. Branches, please bring X number of persons from your branches that I will make council committees. That's it. Branches collect people, send to our council, and then from there we pick from council committee members. Fellowship is the same thing. We don't just give fellow because of the member of honor. Branches write to council. Please, these are members who have attained 10 years and above. Or these are members who have contributed so much to branches. Give them fellow. In Annan, we don't wait for 10 years. If you contribute so much to develop your branch at Annan, national headquarters, even if you are 5 years, even if you are 3 years, if you have done so much, we recognize you and give you fellowship. Note that and work towards it if you want to be a fellow. Public office, yes. Sometimes you may be picked on a political appointment. And in fact, because they know that you are an Annan member, because your CV carry Annan membership, they will write to us. What and how is the character of this person? And national, you ask your branch and you make our recommendations to enable you to get that office. So your branch affiliation is very important. On behalf of the Governing Council and entire members of Annan, I congratulate you again and wish you success and journey back to your various destinations. Congratulations.
It's membership number 57257. I'm here to give the vote of thanks on behalf of the doctors. My appreciation goes to God Almighty for the gift of life. Also to Mr. President of Ghana, the council member, the ESCO, also the government and the people of Ondo State for hosting us for this program. The committee that worked tireless to make the program a success, the moderator of the events, the MC, the security men, and the caterers for feeding us well. My fellow doctors, thank you all for coming, and I wish you all joining us.
Thank you, Olaniyi, for thanking us. Olaniyi, please come forward and receive your certificate. Emmanuel Ogurobi, Misayo Emmanuel Ogurobi. Thank you. Olayode Kadilubawa, Elizabeth Ayelutu. Aisha Deborah Ajayi. Imobi Jackson Mora. Kini Veronica Ikemba. Kini Okene. Olùgbé Israel Adébáyọ̀.
Thank you, sir. Stop.
Displayed on the screen. Now, the first row should be Group A. Group A is B. Third row is C. Fourth row is D.
Hassan Alimat. Hassan Alimat. Haruna. Justina Aina.
Rebecca Oluyemi Fagbemi.
Yes, Fagbemi.
Rebecca Oluyemi Fagbemi.
You can fill in the space. You can sit down as Ganiyat Fumilayo. Please fill in those spaces. Olande.
Abuju 911. 911. Kaibat Ola Tutu Yusuf. 911. Jingani Garba 917. Are you the one?